Victims are often unfamiliar with the criminal justice system and do not understand their role or what rights they have during the criminal justice process. Marsy's Law provides victims with 17 rights that give victims a way to meaningfully participate throughout the criminal justice process. Some of the victims' rights in Marsy's Law are automatic and do not need to be requested. While it is best practice for a victim to include these rights in a written request to the district attorney or victim advocate, these rights are automatic and apply regardless of whether any formal request is made. However, other victims' rights enumerated in Marsy's Law must be formally requested in order to apply. It is recommended that victims request these rights in writing, both to the DA and through their advocate. Victims have the right to reasonable notice of and to reasonably confer with the prosecuting agency regarding the arrest of the defendant if known by the prosecutor, the charges filed, the determination whether to extradite the defendant, and to be notified of and informed before any pretrial disposition of the case. To reasonable notice of all public proceedings, including delinquency proceedings at which the defendant and the prosecutor are entitled to be present, and of all parole or other post-conviction release proceedings, and to be present at all such proceedings. To be heard at any proceeding, including any delinquency proceeding involving a post-arrest release decision, plea, sentencing, post-conviction release decision, or any proceeding in which a right of the victim is at issue. To receive the pre-sentence report when available to the defendant, except for those portions made confidential by law. To be informed of the conviction, sentence, place and time of the incarceration, or other disposition of the defendant, the scheduled release date of the defendant, and the release of or the escape by the defendant from custody. Finally, victims have the right to request to be informed of all parole procedures, to participate in the parole process, to provide information to the parole authority to be considered before the parole of the offender, and to be notified of the parole or other release of the offender. When formally requesting Marsy's Law rights, make sure to do so as early in the case as possible. Make sure to do so in writing and to inform your victim advocate and the district attorney of your request. This is to ensure your request is in the case file at the DA's office. If you have questions or need assistance with your Marsy's Law rights, please contact your county's Victim Witness Assistance Center, where a victim advocate can help you communicate with the district attorney and invoke your rights. Also, the California Office of the Attorney General will provide information or assistance for cases in which the OAG is prosecuting. And if you want to learn more about Marsy's Law or get any information about being the victim of a crime, please contact the Victims of Crime Resource Center by phone at 1-800-VICTIMS or online at 1-800-VICTIMS.org.